point near the third base, it's easy to defend against really high octane aggression that Life has been doing.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get that third base up and obviously get a nice gateway wall in, and you're sitting pretty much for any time in the game after that. But getting there is going to be the problem against Life, considering how fast and how early his aggression has been happening.
Yeah, but nothing too crazy so far.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Although, there's no Overlord. Is this a 10 pull?
He does like to go this kind of style. We might see an Overlord, actually. Like, he does like to do the extractor trick sometimes. I mean, even last game, I don't think he even went for an extractor trick. He just went for the 3 larvae.
Huh.
So, yeah. But and we see a pylon in main for Rain. Rain doesn't seem to like that forge style anymore.
Yeah.
It could actually be pretty decent against how Life plays. I mean, if you have cannons up early, you do an early scout and you see it's a 9 pull, you cannon your main, or sort of stuff like that we used to see a lot more.
But considering how well he defended against the 10 pull in the very first game, I think maybe he has enough confidence in his control and his decision making, and he has enough experience that he knows he can hold it. And looks like we're going to see 14-14 again.
Yeah, wow. I really like that Life is just like changing it up completely.
It's
like
just relentless.
He's just like, you know what, I'm just going to kill you 3 times in a row. Like, I'm just going to try my best to play as crazy as possible and as aggressive as possible.
In last game, I feel like Life caught Rain almost off guard. Like, Rain did see the Zerglings moving cross-map before Speed had finished, and I gave him a little bit of buffer. But this game, he's probe scouting after Gateway. He's going to see the 14-14. He's going to know exactly what's happening. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Life didn't fully commit to this.
Yeah, actually, that would probably be the smart choice considering how much has been scouted out.
He's already pulling off gas.
Yeah, going for that fast hatch.
Although knowing Life,
anything can happen still. Like, he'd probably put 3 back on.
Throw down a Roach Warren.
Throw down a Roach Warren and go for some weird-ass...
Yeah, I think Rain is thinking that too. Look at him coming back to check.
He's like, nope. Okay.
Oh!
Busted.
Oh, man.
It's so funny. Should have waited for those zones to pop out before he went for it.
But maybe this is just a mind game on top of a mind game.
Yeah, maybe he's like, well, now I'm going to mine my gas and make you worried. So, like, you're going to come back even again. And then they're going to be off gas again.
Yeah, now he's only got 1 drone back on. Oh, it's so much fun watching these 2 styles clash.
Oh, it's so funny, the mind games. I love it.
I think, regardless of whether or not Life is going to do pressure, though, Rain, knowing that it's an option, knowing that it's possible, I think he's going to play safely. He's going to expand and try and get into the mid game, where I think he's going to be hard-pressed to defend Life's aggression. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. Better to play safer. Try and get to that mid game instead of trying to take the chance early on. And Zergling's going to scare away a probe. Mothership Core just came out there.
Yeah. Mineral walking through the Zerglings twice. Really cute micro by Rain.
Yeah, you can just see how badly they want this win. They're even blocking the Nexus.
Man.
Oh, I love Life. I love Life, man. And what great plays so far. I mean,
and Rain coming into the natural, not seeing any drones quite yet, he might be a little bit nervous. Usually you'd see maybe 3 or 4, but only 1. You might wonder if he's just thinking, maybe it's happening again. Yeah, sending the probe in again.
Yeah,
I think he wants confirmation, but I'm not sure whether he quite got it.
Yeah, I don't think he really got to see anything of that one, so has no idea what's going on. We see 6 Zerglings being made.
Oh, boy.
Zerglings speed almost finished now. How many more Zerglings are we going to see committed to this?
I don't think it'll be that many, but it's Life, so I don't know.
Anything can happen, man.
Yeah, there we go. Back into drone production.
Back into drone.
Oh! And then 6 more lings.
He's actually just trying to trick the casters at this point. It's like, oh, 2 more drones. Wait! Now for 8 more Zerglings. And we can definitely see some damage here, but we see a nice little block come off really early.
Yeah, I don't see this doing any damage.
Yeah, not at this point. It's been blocked off completely. I don't see him getting in. So Zerglings may have been wasted at this point.
Yeah, I was really surprised he made the first 6 Zerglings out in the start, but I don't know. Like, he has map control, but at this point in the game, Protoss almost never tries to contest it. So
yeah, I mean, that could have been like 6 more drones or something at this point, which would have helped out a lot. Going for that third base, now that he's seen it's been kind of blocked off and there's no chance of aggression until that third base is going to be taken.
And I think Rain, I was going to say he might be reading into Lifestyle, going with the Forge and trying to hit a +1 timing, because Life loves Zerglings so much. But I think this is actually similar to the builds that he was doing before, where he would go 3-gate Forge, take a third base, and then hit at a timing with Blink Stalkers, +1, and a good number of sentries, maybe 6 or 7. And I think on this map, the third base, if you attack into the third base, the natural to the the ledge directly below it, that's only 3 force fields wide. And then you have the extractor on top. That's 2 force fields to block off the entire thing. So it's 5 total to block off the entire third base.
Yeah, I mean, you can just right-click it down from there. It's happened to me a million times. If they get a pylon over there, if they get enough units there with enough sentries, they can simply just force field once, DPS down your hatchery, and even recall out if they want. They can do anything from there.
Yeah, I think this is some light pressure. I wouldn't be surprised if Rain went and tried to take a third base behind this, because moving out across the map with this number of units, Life is going to have to be, he's going to have to bring Zerglings, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I would think so, but...
I think so. See some great Zergling counterattack, though, on that pylon. I think it's going to go down for sure at this point.
Yeah, we're up against 2 more pylons.
And we do see some roaches made at home, so he kind of has enough to deal with these sentries and 2 zealots.
Yeah, and there's no proxy pylon with this army, so it's
just a recall sort of attack.
It's just pressure.
Just pressure. Roach speed being upgraded.
Trying to build a third base. I wouldn't be surprised if he did it on the Twilight Council now, considering he isn't quite able to get the third base up as quickly as he wants.
Yeah, I see 3 Stalkers being warped in, kind of to deal with these Zerglings. And he didn't end up using that recall either, so saving the Mothership Core's energy.
I don't think it's a mistake that he's Life has control of the Watchtower up until this point, where the Zergling just auto-attack the units.
Wow. We even see a Zergling trying to harass this one probe.
Is he going to block it?
No.
He's been cute enough today. He doesn't need to.
No, that's so funny. Some force fields whapping out these Zerglings.
Really good force fields. There's a Twilight Council, so the timings might work out where he goes for +2 and Blink, 8 sentries, and then push with Stalkers, but I'm not quite sure. That's definitely what I expect from here.
It's going to be difficult. That's a lot of sentries, and those Stalkers are going to help out a lot against just these Roaches. These Roaches are going to be in a horrible position if they try and poke in before Roach Speed and Burrow is finished. We also see a lot of Zerglings being made as well. Yeah, I'm going to cancel this cannon.
Which is good because he's going Burrow.
Yeah, it's actually going to help so much.
And if he did his research on Rain, he knows that he likes to delay his robo when he does this build. He likes to rely mostly on gateway units, sentries, and stalkers. And good force field.
And it's
Burrow's not finished.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have that. Oh, he has it now.
The army's so large, though.
There's simply no way he's going to save these units.
Oh, that's a waste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only 1 Roach goes down.
1 Roach goes down.
There's the robotics facility, and I'm wondering, as a Protoss player myself, I'm wondering whether Rain still commits to attack, because I know he likes attacking with a style that Life is going Roach Hydra, which is a really good composition against Sentry Stalker.
Yeah.
Because if your sentries go down and then Vipers come out and Zerg hits the timing, it's so hard to defend.
Yeah, absolutely. And they cancel the cannon once again. So these burrowed Roaches going to remain once more.
I think Life, more than almost any other Zerg player, does a better job of getting the most possible value out of his units.
Yeah.
And we're definitely seeing it this series.
It's definitely one of his characteristics. Like, one of his talents is to just make these units work so well, especially Zerglings. He's always found a use for Zerglings no matter what. Always finds a way in or does some damage, and he's actually going to save these Roaches by the looks of things.
Really, really good control by Life.
So funny. And Photon Overcharge even being triggered. I
think he's just he's like swatting away a fly. He's like just leave me alone. Just give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
I just need 1 minute.
An expensive swat there.
Although, he might actually just be using this to get to be able to move his army out.
So he wants
take the Watchtower.
He wants to go across the map here, but cannon being focused down once again. Army is pulled back. We do see some Zergers running as well. They really want this cannon down. It might not be enough there.
And there's the robotics bay.
Finally goes down, but look how many Hydras are out now. So many Hydras with +1 and Zerglings on the way as well. So we're going to see a huge timing of Ling Hydra. Yeah,
no infestation pit going down, so doesn't look like he's checking towards Vipers. It's Spire.
Spire, so maybe follow up with either a Muta Switch or a Corruptor, judging on if there's going to be Colossi or if he gets rid of most of the ground units here.
Oh, that's so many Hydra.
So many Hydra. But look how much gateway units there are too.
Yeah, there isn't going to be a Colossus for until the second overcharge expires, so I don't know. In the SimCity of Rain, I actually don't like that much. The gateways are so exposed.
No, well, the Hydras can kind of creep in the back as well, so there's going to be a great concave with
look at this concave.
Oh, it's going to be a very, very hard attack.
Rain's almost caught in a choke.
Yeah. Sentry's going to do so much work here, though. He's going to lose them all, but if he gets some golden force fields here.
Yeah, these are really good force fields.
Yeah. And Photon Overcharge still up there. He could actually focus down this Nexus pretty quickly here, considering how far back these Stalkers are.
Yeah, and that would really assist his concave, too.
They're
blink forward. Rain wants to save it, but is Life going to focus it down? There we go.
Focuses it down. But, I mean, he loses every single Hydra for that.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like there's a Muta Switch on the way.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge counterattack.
Oh, so many Zerglings.
I don't think that would be a meta switch considering it's just pure Blink Stalker at this point.
Yeah, though, I don't know because he has to know that there's a Colossus Bay down, like, doesn't he?
He should. He should.
But I guess at this point, like, what do you do if you're in Life's position? Like, what units do you make?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you have the threat of, like, just a counterattack straight up of Blink Stalker. Like, and if you're going Mutiling against, like, a counterattack of Blink Stalker, you will just die. Like, you need, like, a huge... Oh, he gets the bar off. But
I think there's an Observer out
Yeah, there's an Observer. But, yeah, you need, like, a massive Mutable to really start battling against Blink Stalker like that.
Yeah, and though I feel like Rain definitely got the better edge of that deal, army-wise. His third base isn't going to be mining for a really long time, and Life is on 4 bases now with 8 Vespene Geysers. And he doesn't really... Rain doesn't really have the minerals to throw away Zealots like this. Like, they're not going to do much damage.
No, not at all. Oh! Doug is trying to go for a cancel, not going to get it there.
Good effort.
Good effort indeed. Still holding on. We see a lot of Hydras out. I feel like, considering he's made so many Hydras and Zerglings, I think he's going to have to go for Corruptors with this.
I feel like he almost has to go for Vipers, too.
Yeah.
Like, either Corruptors or Vipers. Like, he needs one of them.
Oh, and, War Prism going to go down. There goes that threat for now.
I think he's just afraid of an attack hitting right now before either of those units would be out.
Yeah. But 2 Colossus out now. It's hard to say. I think...
Is he going to attack?
He's actually going to go for a Hydralink follow-up here.
With 10 mutas on the way.
With 11 mutas. Okay. So he's going to really try and pull the Protoss out of position here and then go in with the with kind of like the Hydras.
I think he wants to whittle down the Stalker count because Rain can't afford to throw down Stargates against this kind of composition. He knows it's coming.
Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, we got 2 Colossi there. How is he going to fight that with Hydra? He can't. Oh,
is he going to catch this Colossus?
Colossi might be caught out for free here.
Good awareness by Rain. But Life is moving into the third base.
But still, so many Colossi, 2 of them fake.
So tense.
So tense here. So I feel like Life is really dangling on the edge here, like mixing with this kind of army. Like his army will get wiped out if
he makes one mistake.
Yeah, he will get wiped out.
And I think Rain is just going to try and hold on 3 bases, but with mutas coming out and going into the main.
Yeah. He's definitely going to pull the players apart at this point. Oh, he's trying to go in again. Here come the mutas into the main base. And there's nothing to defend against them here.
+3 ground weapons almost completed. It is. Armor's on production.
Oh, wow. +3 going to do so much damage against this composition as well. And looks like he is going to look for this Hydra composition.
I think with these Stalkers, he's going to try and defend, and he's going to counterattack with the rest of his army.
Yeah, and look, he's already chasing down the other part of this army, which is going to play a big part if there was going to be a base trade. If he loses every Hydra here, he's going to be in a horrible position.
Oh, that Colossus.
Colossus out of position here, but 3 remain, and that's all you need to deal with Hydra Ling.
And Life's moving into the natural of Rain, but I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think he can get out either.
There's way too much.
He's completely surrounded.
Yeah, only his mutas are going to get out at this point. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe?
I mean, he can always blink on the Hydras. He can always shut them down. And we actually have a considerable muter count now, 23.
And since there are no Stargates going down quite yet, I think Rain is just going to go complete counterattack, base trade scenario.
I think it's time to just kill because, like, he cannot just wait for Life to do all these counterattacking with mutas.
But there are so many mutalisks out on the map.
Yeah, and he's always going to be worried about this this constant Link counterattack as well, which is why he's pulling back.
Yeah, he's splitting his army in half, but...
Wow, I don't know about that either. I mean, it looks like he might have enough Stalkers here to kind of deal with the Ling Muta Bane.
With +3 ground weapons, definitely, but Life can just bounce back and forth between the third and the second base.
Yeah, and so much probe damage is going down, and it's going to be a point where he can just fly home with these mutas and deal with what's left in his natural.
Yeah.
There's not much anti-air there.
And there's no Mothership Core. He can't recall. And in the meantime, Rain's taking down the natural of Life. But
I mean, it's the natural. It's almost mine out at this point.
I don't know. Life is such a big bank. If this does go like full base trade scenario, he can build so many hatcheries.
Yeah, actually,
he can buy so much time, but I don't know whether his army can actually destroy the structures of Rain.
Yeah,
Rain has so many Stalkers.
Look how many Stalkers that is. That's going to be so hard to take down. He's going to need so many Zerglings with his mutas to kind of buff him for this. If he gets to this army and his main base with his mutas, he can just shut it down.
I don't think Rain's going to let that happen.
Looks like he's moving across the map with these Stalkers at this point. Well, he's found the mutas again. I think like every time the mutas kind of disappear, he's going to start to head towards the rest of his army so they don't get shut down by the mutas. And then kind of rotate back if he sees the mutas again.
There's soon going to be 33 mutas on the map.
Wow.
And this army definitely would just get destroyed by them.
Yeah. And
but I don't know.
That's exactly what Rain is scared of here. And you see the Mewtwo's kind of moving back up here.
Yeah, every time they're out of his vision, he immediately moves to the watch tower. There's so many.
Yeah, this could actually be the encounter that he wanted. Life trying to get rid of this Stalker Ball, but look how many Stalkers there are. And their upgrades +3 attack here. Is there actually going to be enough? It's so hard to say.
Oh, it's so close.
It's so very, very close. And he doesn't have to take these trades either.
Oh, there's an Archon. That changes everything, doesn't it?
That changes absolutely everything. We might actually see game from here.
Oh, Life is down to 57 supply, and Rain still has the army in the top left.
That Archon shot did so much damage.
So much damage.
And last base remaining here, being wiped out at this point. 100 supply to 54, and I don't think there's any way Life can come back into this. He's going to lose his last base, and I mean, that is even a formidable anti-air army at this point. There's simply not that many Mewtwo's left.
Yeah, the Mewtwo's going to come in and try and focus down the sentries, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to have enough.
No, I don't think it actually matters. Look at that, he can't even really trade with this army anymore, and then more Stalkers are coming up.
And there are cannons at the third base. He can't go back and counterattack. That's it.
GG. Rain holds on after some supreme aggression from Life. So Rain taking it 2-1. What a crazy match.
I honestly thought Rain would take this from the get-go, but Life's style, like, the relentless aggression, like, I didn't know for most of this game what was going to happen. Like, Rain's decision-making in that final game was just really, really good.
Yeah.
The way he navigated his army, the way he zoned out the Mewtwo's from the main base, how he prevented them from going back to Rain's main army, attacking Life's base, like, every little decision was, like, almost perfect.
Well, he knew exactly what to do. Like, he was so aware of this position and the situations. Like, okay, I've got this main army that's kind of weak against any air. It's going to be immune to any sort of Zerglings, and I'm going to take down every base. But while this happens, I'm going to be fully, like, defensive with these mass Stalker Ball. But I got to keep an eye on these Mewtwo's, because if they're going to fly back to my main, to his main, I got to have these Stalkers close behind so I can defend these